Once more, hello,
Yeah.
Anne.
Okay.
We had at last several discussions about homeopathy and homeopaths, and what is homeopathy about, and what is treatment about, and what is human life about. And many times, people, not only people that come to us, but the homeopaths themselves, think that homeopathy is about to give homeopathic remedy. And we agreed with you, and it was very fascinating to talk that homeopathy is not about it. Homeopathy is much deeper, much higher, and much wider. So, what is homeopathy about?
Yeah, I agree completely. You know, when I see my daily practice, it's not only the remedy itself. This is even people, even patients say, you know, we don't come only for the remedy, we come for the whole process of going through life. Yeah, uh, let's give you a short example. A mother phoned the child, the second child has uh, pushed the little baby, and the baby thrown down the staircase, you know, on and this was this screaming in the background. She called on the phone, screaming on the background, shall I go now? This child, the little baby, you know, is completely smashed. What shall I do now? Shall I go to the hospital immediately? What shall I do? In that moment I said, okay, hold on, wait, stop. Stop this process, please. The process of panic. I will later talk about panic. The process of panic. Sit, put the children on a chair or on the couch and give them, each of them, both, even the child who has thrown the other one, aconite, and then put them to sleep. You know, babies, little small children, 4 year and 1 year or something like this. So, and then in that moment, and then you sit down. Don't rush to hospital. It's no need to rush to hospital, because when you go to hospital to bring them, oh yeah, I mean, this will even increase the panic. Okay, then you sit down and you relax. You get aware of the anxiety about your child. It's absolutely understandable that you have panic that something could happen. Then you get up, open the window, put the anxiety out, close the window, and then go to your children who are sleeping now, because this is how it is when children cry. After that, they sleep because they are exhausted. And then put your hands on their heart and tell them, I trust. Because for me, the trust is very important. But you have to feel it. And in order to feel it, you have to first put the anxiety, the panic out of your energy. And then you will see what will come up. And she called me a couple of hours later. She said, okay, the children were very fine. She did it, and the children were very fine, and everything was okay. Nothing has happened. I mean, we have not, of course, we have to assess when is this possible and when is this not possible. But what for sure is that panic and anxiety doesn't help, because anxiety makes you narrow. It narrows you down. It doesn't allow any energy to come up. And the reaction to anxiety is power. If you are anxious, if you have a very anxious experience in your life as a child already or later on, then you feel not able to get over it. So, and then power arises. So anxiety and power are two poles. Fear and power are two poles of the same energy. And in order, as a homeopath, you have to always stand on the other side, on the side of understanding it, getting awareness in the situation. And the opposite side of fear is trust. Yeah, the opposite side of fear is trust. Fear is not, the opposite side is not courage. If fear is trust, and the opposite side of power is humility. Humility means you don't use all the forces you can use. You just accept and you trust life. And this is what I do already every day from morning to night with all my patients. I tell them, you have to learn to trust and to be humble, to accept what is. Stop fighting. Stop using power. But for that, you have to first understand your fear, your anxiety. This is how I deal daily. This is what we discussed, that it's not only the remedy you give. The remedy is very important. I call the medicine itself, I call it as my third arm, because it's like the third arm. Hahnemann in the Organon is focused on the number 3. As we know, in paragraph 1, 2, 3, it's 1, because it's a triangle. And 4, the number paragraph 4 is in the triangle. So then we have 4. I call it, the God and earth. God and human beings, etc. So, the number 3 is very important. So that's why I believe in homeopathy. It's so important that we have the remedy, because we have the patient, we have the homeopath, and we have the remedy. It's my third arm. So, and I like it, to be honest. I can use, because I'm trained as a psychotherapist, so I know how to deal with 1 and 2, but the number 3 is so important.
So it's not only about remedy, and it's not only about, it is integrative thing.
Yes, right. Yeah, if you as a homeopath have panic, only panic can appear in the patient. If you have trust, the trust will appear in patients, because it's not only the remedy will what gives the patient the trust when you as the homeopath are still in panic or jealous or angry or fighting against someone. Okay, this only will come. We know, we homeopaths, that there is no outer world. It's only us who project everything to the outer world. Life is only projection. So our personal condition is helpful.
So let us be trustful.
Okay. Together.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.